how she does it. Act like everything's normal. I can't help feeling like it's all wrong.
With season 2 ending dramatically, Georgia arrested at her wedding for murder and other possible crimes, a potential season 3 clearly has ample story left to tell. Let's break down everything known about Ginny and Georgia season 3, analyzing the likelihood of renewal, storyline theories, character predictions, possible themes, speculated release dates, and more fan theories. Likelihood of season 3 renewal. Let's start with the likelihood of Ginny and Georgia getting renewed for season 3. While not guaranteed, there are good signs supporting the series continuing. Netflix does view it as a hit show, with very strong viewership globally in its first couple seasons. Comparable Netflix originals like Dead to Me or Virgin River have gone 3+ seasons. Fan reception and press coverage has also been quite positive overall. We can expect a season 3 renewal confirmation from Netflix within the next couple months. They need time to analyze all the data. Georgia's storyline possibilities. Assuming we do get a third season, let's dive deeper into where Georgia's storyline could go next after her dramatic arrest. First and foremost, Georgia will likely face charges for Tom's murder. Gabriel was trying hard to have her arrested for this prior to their wedding. The evidence seems to implicate Georgia, especially after Nick informed Gabriel that Georgia was at Tom's side when he died. Convincing her won't necessarily be straightforward if Paul's lawyers can sow seeds of doubt, but the case against her does seem strong. Additionally, Gabriel was pushing for Georgia to be charged in Kenny's death and suspected in Anthony Green's disappearance. Georgia directly confessed to Paul, all but the murders, when apologizing to him, so there is plenty for the prosecution to likely explore in her criminal history. Given the number of crimes she could be linked to, Georgia may serve some jail time next season. However, it seems improbable that she would remain in prison the entire season. She is too central of a character. Perhaps the writers find a way for her to strike another sketchy deal behind the scenes or get let out on bail, but she could still face serious consequences. This downfall would be devastating, pushing Georgia into perhaps her most volatile emotional state yet. She could spiral back into grifter mode, trying to piece her world back together through manipulation and lies, or maybe she goes on the run from the law again. Either way, her freedom remains in jeopardy while facing lots of inward turmoil. Ginny will surely get drawn into the legal morass too, since she knew some of Georgia's secrets. This could make their relationship more strained than ever. Perhaps Ginny even wrestles with conflicted feelings if asked to testify against her mom. So in summary, Georgia's character would continue facing huge fallout from season 2's climatic arrest, but the precise path forward remains unclear to us as viewers, allowing the writers flexibility in crafting an engaging storyline for Georgia in season 3. Whether more crimes get exposed, relationships implode, or Georgia has another epic meltdown, it will undoubtedly generate plenty of drama. Ginny's storyline possibilities. For Ginny, Georgia's arrest is likely to bring even more trauma and instability into her life. She finally seemed to be in a good place both mentally and in relationships by the end of season 2, but this new crisis could easily send things spiraling again. We expect Ginny will have to contend with intense police questioning about her mom's alleged crimes and any knowledge or involvement Ginny may have had. She knew Georgia killed Kenny and likely has inkling about other sketchy acts in their past. This interrogation would be deeply distressing. Feeling forced to reveal secrets about her own mother could take a major toll on Ginny. Coping with this legal pressure and the prospect of her mom being imprisoned could definitely backslide the depressive state and isolationism Ginny has worked hard to overcome. The show spent meaningful time addressing Ginny's mental health struggles in season 2, so this could put her in jeopardy again. On top of the legal and emotional troubles, Ginny will still have to actively navigate her friend relationships and challenges at school. College planning enters the mix soon too. Keeping up with academics may prove difficult if she sinks back into depression or feels utterly alone without Georgia's support. A central relationship for Ginny is with Marcus. After the turmoil between them last season, she hoped they could at least be friends going forward, but clearly buried feelings remain on both sides. As Ginny leans harder on those close to her amidst the chaos of Georgia's arrest, she and Marcus could drift together again naturally. He is uniquely positioned to empathize with her plight more than most. This might gradually repair their bond and rekindle romance. However, if Ginny withdraws into herself again, she could alternatively push Marcus away right when she needs him most. Her openness and vulnerability regarding the situation goes a long way in determining how all her relationships proceed. In any case, Ginny faces another crucible that will undoubtedly impact her mental state, relationships, school life, and general coming-of-age journey. The writers have an opportunity to explore her character even deeper. Other characters as storylines. In terms of other characters, we should see more of Marcus dealing with his mental health situation with the support of his family and friends. The secret of Georgia killing Kenny does still weigh on him too. We expect romantic relationships like Max and Silver will continue evolving. Same for Padma and Hunter. There may be some drama though, love triangles or new temptations. Joe and Cynthia seemingly only had a short fling. Joe could reconnect with Georgia again if she splits from Paul. Would certainly add complications. New Season 3 storylines that seem probable based on Season 2 foreshadowing include Abby dealing with the eating disorders she exhibited small signs of, Austin working through his grief and alcohol abuse issues, and seeing more intersectionality with supporting characters like Zian, Simone, Nora, and Evan. Potential new characters. It is almost certain Ginny and Georgia Season 3 would introduce some new characters as well. Gabrielle, the private investigator, seems likely to return in some capacity with Georgia's criminal charges pending. Neighbor Gilligan is a wild card who could resurface. And there would be probably new significant others, school connections, or figures from Georgia's past that get introduced. A criminal trial would spawn prosecutors, attorneys, judges, and etc. too. Lots of options for new characters. Themes and issues. At its heart, Ginny and Georgia is a show about family, mother-daughter relationships, and finding your identity. Georgia's arrest threatens the family dynamic while also allowing both her and Ginny to confront deeper personal truths. We can expect those themes to continue anchoring Season 3. Beyond that core, the show has tapped effectively into several timely societal issues as well, like racial injustice, mental health, sexual assault, and small-town politics. Season 2 seemed to lay groundwork that Abby may be dealing with an eating disorder that could be explored more prominently going forward. The writers have handled sensitive topics well in the past, bringing awareness while keeping characters nuanced. Delving further into body image issues and self-esteem through Abby's lens could make for a compelling subplot. Speculation on release date. Filming on Season 3 hasn't begun yet, so a release date has not yet been announced, but in February, Deadline reported that the series would be returning in 2024. Of course, all of this remains speculative until Netflix gives an official green light, but we believe the odds strongly favor more Ginny and Georgia. The story lends itself well to going multiple seasons, and there are so many rich directions for the writers to take next. Fans would certainly gobble up a Season 3. We're interested to hear other theories on what fans hope could happen in a potential Season 3, so please share down in the comments, and be sure to subscribe to get updates on Ginny and Georgia. Thanks for watching.